A pleasant good Wednesday evening. I am Camille and welcome to our program. This evening we will continue to give you information on Georgetown Carnival 1998 and also our national festival. Now here's what's happening. On Exposé, we have the contestants in the National 4-H Beauty Pageant. We have a double feature of focus featuring one, the contestants in the Miss Georgetown Beauty Pageant and Bung Sukarno Cato. We have movies, music and giveaways. Now, in a time where the adult population of St. Vincent and the Grenadines need to think carefully about the decisions that they make, we at Video Showcase are urging you to respect each other's opinion and decisions and therefore stay away from violence. With that in mind, here's a very appropriate song that has been highly requested on our program. Here's Dilamo doing Respect from TNT Carnival 1998.
Respect is to have bias for a point of particular reference. Now the reason I took time to give this long definition, this is a quality sadly lacking in our nation. But to find a place in this world, get back from control, this advice is as good as gold. People, open your hearts, out your soul, because as a people, as a nation, as a country, as an individual, as a team, as a family, people, we cannot grow, no, 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 if true respect we don't show. So for the laws of the country, little children, to your mommy and daddy, to your principal and also your school teacher, and for all the blessings we get from the master, people, show some respect. Show respect, show respect. Respect must be the object. Hey, yeah, 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 yeah. And I got to get it. Women being abused, raped, murdered like it's a woman hunting season. What is the root cause? Lack of respect. That's the sole and only reason. Ignorant people say it's good for she looked for that, maybe because of the clothes she wear. But when a nation loses its soul, you would find few people who really care. So to all the victims, especially the girl at UWI, you have my respect, my love and my sympathy. Terrible scars would remain. Your innocence, they flush down the drain, and people pretend they don't feel your pain. But sadly, it go happen again. Because as a people, as a nation, as a country, as an individual, as a team, or a family, people, we cannot grow. Oh, no, 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 no. If true respect we don't show to all women, mothers and sisters as well. So show respect, honor the lowest kettle. Don't rub off her pride, rape her in violation. A woman's dignity is her most prized possession. Treat her with respect. Show respect, show respect. Respect must be the object. Hey, 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 hey. talking about dub music, most people speak in condemnation. And I have to admit, I myself am a true critic, but I have made an important observation. You could say the music senseless, you can't understand it, even say that it's too vulgar. But you will never hear a dub song disrespecting a Jamaican leader. And check any other world music out there and you would find respect for a leader is clearly defined. But in the land of Trinbago, they ridicule their leaders just so. Lies, half-truths and innuendo pass off as heavy lyrics in we calypso. Because as a people, as a nation, as a country, as an individual, a team or a family, we cannot grow. Oh no, 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 no. If true respect we don't show to your East Indian Prime Minister, constructive criticism if you have to offer, but don't disrespect him in your quest to win the monarchy. And then you want to represent you effectively outside the country. People show the man respect. Show respect, show respect. Respect must be the object. Yeah. Hey, 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 goody, goody, yeah. Hey, 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 yeah. Misunderstand. Respect is not a one-way street. No, it is not. Honor not only the mighty, respect the poor and the destitute that you meet. Hey. And take this profound message, take it to all the leaders of my land. More respect to the small and humble man. All the promises they make to the people before election, and when they get in power, the freedoms they want to sanction. Broken promise they know they can't keep. Politicians that always talk cheap. The people business in this scrap heap. I better open your eyes, look before you leave. Because as a people, a nation, as a country, as an individual, a team, or a family, people, we cannot grow. Oh no, 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 no. If true respect we don't show, have discipline, be productive and tolerant. Our Prime Minister ought to be the chief servant. The honor and glory, he feels that he richly deserves. He can only claim when he truly knows how to serve his people and do it with respect. With respect, with respect. Respect must be the object. Yeah. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Aye. Whether your name Coco or Cardinal, respect the judges. Their decision is final. And anytime we call you the Grand Master, your conduct must always be as an exemplar. Show the people respect, respect.
The 4-H Club of St. Vincent and the Grenadines is presently having a month of celebration. And as part of that celebration, they'll be having a national 4-H beauty pageant. At this point, I'll turn you over to Cato with Exposé.
Hello, good evening. Welcome to Exposé. I am Cato Holder. This coming Friday, the 29th of May, the 4H Club of St. Vincent and the Grenadines will be having a Miss 4H Beauty Pageant. I will now leave the girls to introduce themselves to you.
Hi, I'm 15 years old. I have an Andrews who is proudly representing the Proven Vale 4H Club. My hobbies are dancing, singing, modeling, and most of all, meeting new friends.
What exactly is the 4H all about?
The 4H is bringing young people and to take them off drugs and crime.
Hi, I'm 16-year-old Shannon McDowell. I'm representing the 4H Club at Culinary. My hobbies are dancing, singing, and most of all, meeting new friends.
Hi, my name is Kavina Kolzak. I'm representing Richmond Hill 4H. My hobbies are dancing, singing, and making lots of friends.
Hi, I'm Felicia Harry, and I'm here to represent the Peterborough at Secondary 4H. My hobbies are dancing, singing, collecting phone cards, and most of all, interacting with others.
When will your 4H club form?
Well, it started May last year, and it went down from 23 members to 7. Now it started this February with 26 members.
What is the membership like since it has restarted?
Well, last year we didn't have much boys, but this year I think the boys, they are actually starting to include themselves in the 4H club.
Well, good luck and thank you.
All right, you're welcome.
Hi, my name is Rosanna Williams. I'm 15 years of age. I'm a 4th form student at the North Union Secondary School. My hobbies are dancing, singing, and most of all meeting new friends. I'm representing the Rising Youth 4H Club of Byra.
What are some of the activities that your group are involved in?
Well, camping, agriculture, and art and craft.
Rosanna, what is your experience like as a member of this 4H?
Well, they helped me to learn a lot of skills and keep her from juvenile delinquency.
Is this your first pageant?
No, it's my 4th.
How do you, Rosanna, as a member of the 4H club, plan to use your past experience into this future upcoming Queen Show?
Well, I'd gained the advantage of the past to gain something from the future, and I want to become the queen, so I'm working hard to get it.
Well, thank you.
Thank you very much.
And good luck to you.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm 15-year-old Swanna Williams representing the NM's 4H club in this National 4H Beauty Pageant.
Swanna, when were your 4H formed?
My 4H group was formed in June 3rd, 1993.
What activities do your 4H perform?
My group take part in community cleanups, giving out gift baskets to the poor and needy, barbecues, and now we're doing a project on food and nutrition and clothing and textile.
Is this your first pageant?
Yes, this is my first beauty pageant.
What do you expect to gain from this pageant?
Well, I see this avenue as a source of interacting with different 4H members of the different 4H branches in St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
Well, thank you and good luck, Swanna.
Thank you.
Missing from the contestant is Holder Joseph from the Union Island 4H Club. I would like to remind you that the Queen Show will be taking place at the Connery Primary School this coming Friday, the 29th of May at 7:30. I am Katyan Holder and see you next week on Exposé. Bye.
We say otherwise. We say clip, clip, clip. We're new and fresh and more gentle. We are meticulous with what we do. That's why we call ourselves professionals. It's Professional Barber Salon, now conveniently at 2 locations, next to Videos About Town, Arnesville and Kingstown. Presently, there is a special on all haircuts. Check this out. Children, $3 plus free arcade game time. Adults, $7. Professional Barber Salon boosts professional and classy barbers. For appointments, call 456-1276 in Kingstown or 456-574 at Arnesville. You'll see the difference with the fabulous haircuts from Professional Barber Salon, located next to Videos About Town, Kingstown, and at Arnesville.
It's time for a movie quiz and movie line, but here's letting you know that you will have the winners for last week's quiz and movie line at the end of the program. Starting with our quiz. A prince, a pumpkin, a fairy godmother. What do you have? Cinderella. History's most enduring fairy tale is back with a modern twist. What you have to do now is name the actresses and singers who stars in this film. That is, name the 2 actresses and singers who star in this film. The winner will receive 1 week of free rentals, compliments, videos about town. Now, our movie line. Name the star or film of this popular movie line. Like our movie quiz, this also comes to you with a kind compliment of videos about town. But instead of winning 1 week of free rentals, you can win $50. All you have to do is send your entries in care of Video Showcase, P.O. Box 1375. Coming up next, Focus.
Party people rock, party people rock. Let's Suki jump some sweet soul music deep down in your soul. Party people rock, party people rock. Let's Suki jump some sweet soul music deep down in your soul. Party people rock, party people rock. Let's Suki jump some sweet soul music deep down in your soul.
Good evening and welcome to another edition of Focus. With me this evening is Basil Bung Cato, the man who brought you Bung Sukarno Rock last year. He's going to tell us what he has for us in store for this year's carnival. Bung, good evening.
Good evening, Duggie, as usual, and it's always a pleasure, you know, when me and you get together to talk, eh?
Hey. So
yes, this year is going to be grand for me. Apart from the fact that, we know that apart from Carnival now we have the elections coming up, which we don't like too much, but we have to go along with it since the authorities decided that elections must also come along with Carnival. But we're not making that slow us down. I personally am not making it slow me down. And so I have launched my songs already, Duggie. I have 4 songs in the radio already, and they are all having nice reviews. I feel good about them. I have one, it's called Soca Me, and that is, I am told, I don't really even listen to the radio these days, but I'm told it plays about 5-6 times on each radio station a day. I have another one called The Queen of Hearts. Is a tribute to the Princess Diana, who died tragically last year in a motor vehicle accident. And another one I have is called No Uncle Sam, and this is me talking directly to Mr. Clinton and the men in his Senate and his Congress about leaving the Caribbean and small islands and small countries and giving us a chance to survive. And the other song is one that I made specifically for the New York, Brooklyn area, and that is called Labor Day in Brooklyn. And they're all playing here, and I'm getting nothing but great reviews and great praises from people, and I give thanks to God for that.
Okay, you had a concert, Bung Sukarno in concert sometime at the Russell Cinema. The crowd response was not that what you were looking for. How do you see Calypso, quote-unquote, on Carnival right now in terms of its moving forward?
Okay, and like you said, that show that I had, while it was a quality show, did not have the type of crowd that we wanted. I saw you there and I felt good about that. The thing is, I am still saying, Duggie, that the education of our young people in this country depend on, apart from schools, depend to a large extent on the media. And in this particular area, I'm talking about the electronic media, meaning the radio stations and the TV stations. And when they begin to play calypsos and soca music, which is our indigenous music, when they begin to play them, then our youth will begin to become educated insofar as that type of music is concerned. Over the last 5, 6, 7, 8 years, the concentration of music to the young people of this country has been Jamaican music. It's Caribbean music too, but it has been Jamaican rather than smaller Eastern Caribbean music, which is calypso and soca and so forth and so on. I still don't think that in time to come, the calypso art form is going to rise right back up again like it used to be in the past, simply because we can't continue giving the type of music that we give to young people, a non-educative type of music in terms of the dub and the version type of music as we know it. We need to get back into the lyrical type of content which could give people instruction and education, and because of the educative aspect of calypso, I think it augurs well for the future still.
Getting back to the album, you said you make a song about East 95th.
Yeah.
I think that has something to do with your stay in New York also. Just give us a little bit of rundown on that.
Well, you know, last year, Duggie, on my CD, I had a song for New York called Gypsy Cab. And I know people in St. Vincent really don't, if they had not traveled to New York, because only in New York itself you have what we call a Gypsy Cab. I lived in New York between 1988 and 1991. And I drove a cab for my living. I made a living out of driving a cab, and it was not the yellow cab as we know America's popular for. It was a cab that was called a gypsy cab. It's a cab that where you use your own car and make a living. Yeah. And I made a very decent living driving my car. But it was something also that you were always in hassle with the police, because while they know that they have not made preparation in New York for the official transport to take care of all the illegal aliens in that America's made up of, they still need to get what they consider their tax money out of us. So it was always an exciting thing when I made that song Gypsy Cab. And so following up on that song Gypsy Cab, I decided I have been in New York. I have not only for the last 4 or 5 years, but I went to New York about 30 years ago for the first time. And I know what New York is like. I know what life up there is like. And so I decided that this year, I'd come up with a song about Labor Day, because I have had experience about Labor Day in Brooklyn particularly. And sometimes people here, we get news and we get reports about the violence of New York, and sometimes we concentrate on that aspect of New York more than the other social and cultural aspect of New York. New York, apart from violence, has other nice advantages.
Vincent has been contributing.
Of course. And so this is why I decided to come up with that song, Labor Day in Brooklyn, because Labor Day in Brooklyn is not really an American, as such per se, an American thing. It is a Caribbean thing in Brooklyn, and the Vincentian community play their role in ensuring that Labor Day is a very successful occasion. And so this is my contribution to the Vincentian part of that contribution for Labor Day. It's taken off. It's right here in St. Vincent. The song is getting nice reviews, like I said. People love it. It's not made for here, and people love it here. Never mind when we reach to New York with it, Duggie.
Last year, Bung Sukarno rock, really rocked on the place, all in Canada. I heard people talking about it up in Canada and so on. You think that your hit song this year, which is the Souk song, or Soukami.
Yeah. It's going to do likewise?
Yeah.
Very definitely. From the reviews that I'm getting here, as a matter of fact, I want to know what's happening. I released that song just last week, in the middle of last week. And there were songs in the radio for weeks before, and the next thing it came in at number 8 out of 20. And I am predicting here now that by the end of this week, that song is in the top 3. Soukami will definitely be in the top 3. Look at it on the 20 chart, right? And so I think the song is a nice song. The song is not just the normal calypso type, vintage calypso. It's a song that has a mix of, as we call it, merengue, samba, rumba. It's a Spanish-oriented song with a Caribbean flavor, and it's just nice. People just like it. Soukami, Souki.
Okay, Bung, well, we have to take a little time out here right now, and here's wishing you all the best for the carnival season in terms of your album and your performance at the Victoria Park. Try to see if you can get into the big yard. Try to get a knock at the King competition. And hoping that everybody will take time out to listen to some of Bung's calypso for this year. Purchase some of his records, his CDs.
Well, actually, I've just sent off, just today, I've just sent my data up to the Magic Man in America to get my CDs done. Okay. And in 1996, I should have made the semi-finals doing You Went Wrong. If the people said I went wrong with that song, so they didn't make me make the semi-finals.
Maybe the address.
Right, perhaps. And last year, the same song, Sukarno Rock. It's the #1 song in St. Vincent up to today, and I didn't make the semi-finals with that, so I'm not so certain I'm going to make the semi-finals this year, Duggie. It all depends, eh?
Okay, well, let's just hope that you get lucky this time around.
Yes, perhaps it was necessary, some luck on my part. Okay. Anyhow, thank you for having me with you as usual, Duggie. And I hope in your aspect of Carnival, I know you're the president of the PAN movement, I hope that also everything goes well for the PAN movement also to make Carnival what it should be and what we have gotten accustomed to Carnival being in St. Vincent.
Yeah, you can look forward to PAN this Carnival.
Okay. Elections notwithstanding, eh?
Elections notwithstanding. I'm Duggie Nose Joseph. Good evening.
Soca melody beat me rumba to me. Soca me, soki. The rhythm and tempo driving me crazy. Soca me, soki. When I go Calaca, you go in with me. Soca me, soki. All right, so we are staying sweet as we see.
Good evening once again and welcome to Focus. As we promised you on last week's program that we'll have more on Georgetown Carnival 1998, dubbed Sugar City Carnival. With me right now are the contestants in the beauty pageant. I'll now let one of them introduce herself. Welcome.
Welcome. Hi, I'm 18-year-old Gail McDowell from the small village of Santa Ciana, born Aquarius. I attend the Nottingham Secondary School.
All right, Gail, is it the first time you enter a show of this nature?
No, please.
What are the other shows?
I entered a beauty pageant show when I was informed for Nottingham School.
All right, how are you planning to use that experience in this show?
Well, it helped me build up my self-esteem and to expose my beauty and my talent.
I am with another of the contestants and she will do the same. She will tell you a little about herself.
Hi, my name is Hazel Ann King and I'm representing the beautiful village of South Rivers and I'm 20 years old.
Hazel, is it the first time you entered a show of this nature?
Yeah, it's the first time.
Can you tell me a little about, just tell me something about South Rivers?
Well, it's very beautiful. It has a lot of sites that you could go on, a lot of picnic areas.
Okay, what can you tell people to get them to come down and, well, look at Hazel at night of the show?
Well, all I have to say is that they come support me and they'll have something good to look at and then I'll do my best.
All right, well, we know you will.
Hi, I'm 15-year-old Daniela Jacobs and I'm representing the beautiful village of Georgetown.
Okay, Daniela, you're a student of the Girls' High School in Kingston. What is it like? What is it like traveling from Kingston to Georgetown on a daily basis?
Well, I find it's kind of tiring.
What can people expect from Daniela, the Georgetown representative?
Well, they would expect me to win and bring them proud out in the village.
All right, thank you very much, Daniela.
Okay, thank you.
I'm with contestant number 4. Well, she's the last contestant present from a group of 5, and she will tell you a little about herself.
Hi, I am 16-year-old Sue Billy. I am representing the lovely village of Byra. I am a third form student at the North Union Secondary School. My hobbies are interacting with people, modeling, dancing, and exploring the outdoors.
Okay, Sue, is it the first time you entered a show of this nature?
No, I've entered twice before.
And how was it? What was the experience like in those shows?
Well, I've experienced a lot. It helped me to become a little more popular and have more confidence in myself to move on in the future.
Okay, and how are you planning to use those experiences in this show?
Well, I am going to do my best. I want to make the people of Byra proud because we have won it twice and we can do it again.
All right, thank you very much. So that's well said.
Thank you.
With me is one of the organizers of the Queen Show, and she's also the chaperone for the young ladies, Miss Balcom. Miss Balcom, tell us about the organization of the show on a whole is going.
Well, it is going well, Camille. We have been taking girls from different areas in the communities so that we can have the entire community involved in our carnival activities this year. We have from Sandy Bay to Lomans.
Okay, how many categories are the ladies entitled to enter into?
Well, 5 categories, and they will be judged in 4. You have the interview, the costume, well, they will not be appearing in swimwear, the talent, evening wear, and interview.
Okay, most of these ladies here that have, well, those that I dealt with, they're school children. How is that? Do you think this, taking them away from school, do you think this is affecting their curriculum in any way?
Not really. They enjoy doing it, and it's part of their leisure activities. So.
Okay, how has things been going so far? Can I say monetary donation, response from business places about not just the Queen Show, but the carnival in a whole?
Well, business places have been coming forward to assist us in whatever way they can, so things are going smoothly.
All right, well, thank you very much, Ms. Balcom, and I'll see you there, on whenever it's possible for me to make it.
Thank you, Camille.
I am Camille. See you next week on Focus.
Imagine you have the key to put yourself behind the wheel of a luxury Mitsubishi Diamante car for Carnival. Well, you can own a KFC's Great Giveaway Grand Prize. Plus, you win monthly prizes including food processors, electric kettles, CD players, television, and radio cassette systems. Also win one of the 100 free KFC meals to be given away every month. All monthly winners will enter the draw for the car. Just purchase any meal at KFC for over $10 and circle the correct answer on the ticket. It's an offer you can't refuse. A chance to win a luxury Mitsubishi Diamante car from KFC, where everyday value counts.
come to the right taste.
Well, as we get closer to Vincy Carnival 1998, well, we are exactly 4 weeks away. There's nothing better to put you in the swing than some highlights from last year's carnival. Here's how we did it, Vincy style.
Celebration time. June to July Mass in Vincy land. Come celebrate. Special tribute to Starlet's Tea Orchestra, celebrating 30 years of fun. Back in 77, some people thought it would have been a big problem. What they didn't know is that what you sow, you will reap it tomorrow. We've been sowing seeds here from year to year, making we carnival a big affair. If you missed last year, you could come this year. One, to celebrate 20 years, 20 years of mass and music, to make you dengole. 20 years, 20 years, calypso and fun, whining in a band. 20 years, 20 years, man, woman and child, man be going wild. 20 years, 20 years, June to July mass, Vincy mass of class. Ding, 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 ding. Celebration time. Come, come, come. Dee, da, da, da. Whoop. Them foreigners coming, we bringing something, oh Lord, to jump up in. From America and from Canada, they come in to jam to the soca. Trinidadians come here from year to year. They come to make sure that they get a share. The whole Caribbean, here's your invitation to join a band. 20 years, 20 years of mass and music to make you dengole. 20 years, 20 years up and down back street in the July heat. 20 years, 20 years, steel and brass, we playing, we mass. 20 years, 20 years, sorry for the tongue, we winding it down. Break it down. Oh yeah. All you come, come. Celebration. To the CDC, congratulations, oh yes, for a job well done, organization and promotion. Our July occasion, Starlet Steel Orchestra, as they celebrate 30 years or over, they still sounding great. Panorama champs, to you we say thanks. As we celebrate 20 years, 20 years of mass and music to make you dengole. 20 years, 20 years up and down back street, whining to the beat. 20 years, 20 years, welcome back the pan, jump in a steel band. 20 years, 20 years, jump up in the street, steel band music sweet. Woo-ka. Celebration, celebrate. 20 years, 20 years, 20 years, jamming with Susan. Feel a heat, feel a heat. Things hot, boy.
What's the boy? Sax them ready. All ready for this one? Jesus Christ. There we go.
Carnival again, sweet like a sugar cane. I'm out of control, so let my boom see roll. See me get on bad, real bad for carnival. You may think I going crazy, but it's still with Vincy anniversary. Music make me high, I'm feeling a sweet sensation. Music make me high, I'm always ready for action. Music make me high, I'm feeling to jump with a steel band. Music make me high, only thing is my frustration. Is mass, music going full blast. Yes. From Monday, Tuesday, I go break away. Everybody move, I fit in the groove. When the DJ plays sweet music, I just get on, I can't refuse it. Music make me high, I'm feeling a sweet sensation. Music make me high, I'm always ready for action. Music make me high, I'm feeling to jump with a steel band. Music make me high, only thing is my frustration. Down and can't go, I need no crack, no coke. Give me music, me remedy, I can take a dance and I feel like real. Carnival done, making sure I have fun. Yes, I'm going till I reach last lap with the music bands, man, please don't stop. Music make me high, I'm feeling a sweet sensation. Music make me high, I'm always ready for action. Music make me high, I'm feeling to jump with a steel band. Music make me high, only thing is my frustration. Music make me high, me high. I'm always ready for action. Music make me high, I'm feeling to jump with a steel band. Music make me high, only thing is my frustration. Carnival is mass, music going full blast. Yes. From Monday, Tuesday, I go break away. Everybody move, I get in the groove. When the DJ plays sweet music,
Pepsi. Generation Next.
SPG, my homeland. You gave me no mansion, no gold, no diamond. Yet I love you a million.
Videos About Town present this week's movie preview.
Among his most hilarious films are the Naked Gun sequels, Dracula, Dead and Loving It, and he recently brought you Spy Hard. Now, Leslie Nielsen is back as the totally oblivious Quincy Magoo, who escaped all the dangers around him unharmed in this action comedy suitable for the entire family, which is made of the cartoon Mr. Magoo.
It was the worst jewel heist in history. And the only witness to the crime didn't see a thing. Now, Mr. Magoo is going undercover, but he doesn't have a clue.
Magoo is going down!
I want you to put some water on the boil and lift both legs high into the air. And sand that sucker smooth.
I have a surprise.
So do I!
You won't believe your eyes.
Ugliest child I've ever seen.
Leslie Nielsen.
Ooh, I've got a strike!
Disney's Mr. Magoo.
Freeze!
As I mentioned, Mr. Magoo stars Leslie Nielsen and Kelly Lynch. Other films available are The Replacement Killers, starring Myra Savino of Romeo and Michelle High School Reunion and Mimic. Also starring Chuang Fat of The Killer and The Better Tomorrow series. We also have Scream 2 with the Scream girl Courtney Cox and Neve Campbell. Now at this point, I'll let you take your other picks from Videos About Town's Top 10 Movies of the Week.
Videos About Town. Videos About Town. Videos About Town. Movies of the week.
That's a bad time, right?
That's a bad time.
It's head pressure time.
Comes the story of two friends who must join forces to save two worlds.
Is this part of ride? Yes.
If they don't destroy this one first.
Hello, U-turn. Please tell me we're at the wrong house.
Starring Jurassic Park's Joseph Mazzello. Star Kid.
There's a new kid in town.
International action star Chow Yun-fat. And Academy Award winner Mira Sorvino.
So what made you assume that I could jack a car?
Lucky guess.
Where's my son?
Do you really think he's still alive?
I don't have a choice. It's true what I said, though. I do know who you are. Miss Hazel.
Where'd you get that? From Milano's place? You found something up there. Well, some things, pal, you shouldn't know.
Like what? Like what?
And if you know, you should never, ever tell.
Beware my wrath.
All rise.
They're trying to put our friend away for life.
I'm innocent, John.
It's important that you believe that.
Someone comes into my home and they shoot at me, I will shoot back again and again and again until I'm sure that they're dead.
Academy Award winner Kevin Spacey.
True story and deliciously evil, don't you think?
John Cusack.
Do you want to tell me what really happened that night?
Truth, like art, is in the eye of the beholder.
Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil.
Missed that.
Stand clear. Maybe he's not so clever after all.
Yeah, I just think we're having an off day.
Why not set your goals higher, huh? You want to be one of the big boys? Manson? Bundy? OJ?
Scream 2.
What's your favorite scary movie?
Showgirls.
Bro, I love one of these pie things.
Make your choice.
Oh, I like the blonde one.
No. Sports. Rock your world. And spice up your life with the Spice Girls. Spice World.
Yeah, but can they act?
Blah, 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 girl power, feminism, do you know what I mean? See ya, hold tight.
Number two.
20th Century Fox presents Howie Long, Scott Glenn, Susie Amos, and William Forsythe.
Jabba! You still alive?
Firestorm.
Something went really wrong, didn't it?
Yes, it did.
This is Peter McCabe speaking. I'm in charge here.
How did he do that? He's smart, and he's got us exactly where he wants us. Appreciate my work, Frank.
The governor wants you to bring in the SWAT team.
You kill him, you kill my son.
How many more people are gonna have to die tonight so that kid can live? We're a team, Frankie. You get to see that now. We've been a team since the day I met you. You want to test my resolve, Frank? My willingness to go the limit? You want to find out where you stop and I begin? Do you, Frank?
The PTA of the Happy Days Preschool invites you to their sumptuous evening on Friday the 29th of May outside these services on Bay Street. On the menu, sauce, buljao, pilau, roast breadfruit, bakes and saltfish cakes, and so much more to eat and drink. Remember, it's happening outside these services on Friday the 29th of May from 3 p.m. Proceeds in aid of school funds. See you there. It is time for us to go, but as I promised, the winners for our quiz and movie line. Our quiz winner is Nicole Wilson of Union Island. That question was, name the film in which John Travolta and Olivia Newton-John stars as Danny and Sandy, teenage sweethearts. The answer, Grease. Well, unfortunately, we did not have a movie line winner. That line was, it is time for recall. It was taken from the movie Solo and was said by Mario Van Peebles.
Time for recall.
Well, that was the actual line said by Mario Van Peebles in the movie Solo. Now, the PTA of the Happy Days Preschool, they're reminding you of their eat out outside these services on Bay Street on Friday the 29th. Also on the 29th, the contestants in the Miss 4-H Beauty Pageant, they're inviting you to be a part of that show. That would be followed by a street jump up the following Saturday the 30th from the Byra Cemetery to the Connery Government School starting 5 p.m. And that's all we have this evening for information. I am Camille, and I'll see you next week.
They say that pressure, you get diamonds out of rock. And it's the same with the human character when our dreams are dumbstruck. In a jail, two men looking out through the same bars. One will fail cause he see mud while the other sees stars. So while pressure humbles the meek, it strengthens who earnestly seek. It's the barometer that measures the strong and the weak. Martin Luther and South Africa Nelson Mandela. Darkness in their jail cell couldn't dim their lights. And civil rights atrocities only fuel more energies. For the more injustice rages, the more they fight. And for 27 years, Nelson Mandela suffered, and from jail became president of South Africa. You know why? He had the stuff. Great men are made of. It's the stuff you could miss unless you look below the surface. Ooh, he had the stuff. Great men are made of. It's the stuff you could miss unless you look below the surface.